Aaron Wallace, I'm serving a life sentence for something I didn't do. But becoming a lawyer is what's getting me out.
All rise.
Everything I do is about getting my freedom, getting back to my family. I will get myself home, and I will have my life again.
For Life, new Tuesday, 10/9 Central on ABC.
I, Aaron Wallace, I'm serving a life sentence for something I didn't do. Becoming a lawyer is what's getting me out, getting me back to my family.
We're not gonna let this tear us apart.
Long way home.
For Life, new tonight on ABC.
What's up, YouTube? It's your boy, it's your homie, Futuristic Mike, and I'm back with another For Life video if you're new. Make sure I leave your theories, comments, everything down below in the comment section. If you're a fan of For Life, if you love For Life, hit the like on this video. If you're new to my channel and this is the first time you're finding me, subscribe, turn on those post notifications so you can always see when I'm dropping some content so you never miss any For Life news. Now today I'm back with another For Life review. This video will be the episode 2 review of season 1 for 50 Cent's new show For Life. This episode was good. It wasn't as good as the first one though, but it was still a pretty compelling episode. Now your boy Aaron Wallace is a strong, determined person. He would do whatever it takes to get out of jail. Just like we saw in last week's episode, he got his law license from jail and he helps defend inmates. He's the jailhouse representative. He just wants his freedom, so he's going to keep fighting no matter what. It doesn't matter what it takes. He's just going to keep fighting so he can get his freedom back. In last week's episode, he had to get a favor from the Nazis in prison to help win his case. They helped him forge the letter that he used to get Jose out of prison. And now it's time to pay up. He has to pay them back for what they did for him. They have this guy in there named Joey, and they need to get him out of this particular building. So Aaron talks to the warden about working Joey's case because apparently he attacked the CO. He feels like there's something up with it and there's something behind it and wants to get to the bottom of it. He needs to pay his debt to the white supremacy crew. It was a really solid episode. Like I said earlier, it wasn't better than the first episode, but this episode was really good. It was really, really good. And this show really hits heavy, man. It really makes you feel for the characters because they picked some phenomenal actors to play in For Life. And 50 Cent was not lying at all when he said it would be the #1 show on ABC. Because to be honest, from what I'm seeing so far, this show is definitely the #1 show on ABC. And I feel like it's going to continue to be the #1 show. I looked up the numbers for the show and man, the ratings already are pretty good. So 50 Cent knew it was coming. I got to say, when 50 Cent executive produces shows and stuff like that, he already knows from the jump that it's going to do well because he always does well with his projects. He called that Power was going to be one of the #1 shows before he even did it. And look, it was. It definitely was. But yeah, back to For Life. Aaron is definitely determined to do whatever it takes to get him out of jail. He wants to get himself out of jail so he can get back to his family because he already spent like 9 years in prison and he's been away from his family all that time. His ex-wife married another man. She's in a relationship with another man. His daughter is missing out on all that time with him and she goes to visit him all the time and it's like a 5-hour commute up there to go see him. Now in this episode, Aaron wanted to meet his daughter's boyfriend, the man who got his daughter pregnant. So his ex helped Ronnie go up to the prison. She gave him a ride up to the prison and Aaron just wanted to have a one-on-one talk with him, a man-to-man, and he just wanted to tell him straight up. He wanted to tell him what it was with his daughter. You know, he loves his daughter and he just wanted to see what Ronnie's intentions actually were. He wanted to see if Ronnie really loved his daughter because, you know, that's his daughter and he doesn't play about her, man. Even though he's in prison, he's still going to do whatever it takes to protect his little girl by any means. So Ronnie goes up to the prison and he talks to Aaron and they're just talking for a while, having their little conversation. And Aaron tells Ronnie that he feels like she's not really focused in life and not doing the things she needs to be doing because he feels like maybe Ronnie has something to do with that. So he asks him straight up if he has something to do with her not going to California for college, for school. And they didn't really get to have the full conversation. They didn't get to finish the conversation because they got interrupted. An inmate came over and said something to Aaron while Ronnie was sitting there. And Ronnie's looking like, what the hell? And Aaron's like, don't even worry about that. It's just prison politics. And he's like, I don't even know what just happened. He was so damn confused because the inmate came up to them while they were sitting there. And it probably caught him off guard because he went there expecting to talk to Aaron. And instead he gets this altercation from this inmate and Aaron. He was confused. But yeah, they didn't get to have the full conversation. But Ronnie ends up calling Aaron later on. And he tells him what's on his mind. And I was kind of shocked that he really came at Aaron like this. He was kind of coming out of pocket, talking to Aaron. But then again, maybe Aaron did need to hear this. He was like, yo, look, Aaron, you might think I'm the reason why your daughter's not focused and she doesn't want to go to school and this and that, but really you're the reason because she goes up there every week, multiple times a week to come and see you. And it's a 5-hour ride to come up there and see you. And she's too worried about you and she's wasting all her time coming to see you and support you. So that's why she's not as focused in school as she should be. And Aaron's just thinking to himself like, damn, I didn't know all that. And he tells Ronnie to make sure she stays focused and keeps her head in the books and does what she needs to do. But since Ronnie called him and talked to him like that, that really let Aaron know that Ronnie really loves his little girl. That really let him know that Ronnie really cares deeply for her and he really wants what's best for her. He has her best interest at heart, and Aaron really saw this. What shocked me, though, out of all this is the fact that Ronnie really came at Aaron like that, and he just met him. He only met him once, and he really called him and really told him what it was like that. Like, damn, that's crazy. He just met him, and he's going to really tell him what it is. But I kind of respect him in a way for telling him that, because maybe Aaron did need to hear that. But now Aaron's going to work even harder to get back to his daughter. He's going to do whatever he can to get out of prison to get back with his daughter because his daughter is pregnant and she's going to be very emotional and she's going to need her dad there for her. So he's going to do whatever it takes to get back to her. Now, one of the scenes that was very emotional and it was very heartbreaking out of this entire episode was the scene where Aaron was in court and he was defending himself. He was trying to get his file that was connected to his case, and his little girl was sitting there watching. She was really sitting there watching, and she was maybe expecting to hear good things, and Aaron actually lost. And I feel like on this show, they need to make Aaron lose every now and then in order for him to grow. I didn't expect them to make this show and have Aaron win every case. That just wouldn't be realistic, because when you get a new job and when you start a new profession, everyone's going to take those losses and everyone's going to lose from time to time. In order for you to grow stronger, that's just what's going to have to happen. So I'm glad that they made him lose a case. In the first episode, he won his first case. And in this episode, he kind of lost. So it's just realistic to have it that way. But the thing that was really heartbreaking about it was Aaron got shut down and his daughter was sitting there watching. And it was really heartbreaking because she was crying really hard and she was super sad that he didn't get the news that he should have got. And I gotta say, the young lady that played his daughter, man, she really played the hell out of this role because this really makes you feel for her. This really makes you feel for her character. I really felt bad for her, man. I really felt bad for her. And there was a split moment where I think the judge was looking like, what the hell did I just do? Because you could tell he was feeling bad too. He looked and seen his daughter and he seen how bad she was crying and that she's missing out on time with her father. So the judge was kind of feeling a little sympathy there. At least that's what I thought. But the head district attorney is really pissing me off because he's doing whatever he can for Aaron not to get his file. And you know, eventually that's what's going to happen is Aaron's going to get his file. They can't do it too quick. They can't rush it. But this dude's trying to do everything in his power for Aaron not to get that file because the cops who arrested him, they did some corrupt stuff in order to get him in jail in the first place. And now they're trying to do everything they can for him not to be able to fight his case. And they're just corrupt, man. They're just corrupt. This is inspired by a true story. This is a real story. So I did my research and I read up on it. It's inspired by Isaac Wright Jr. And you already know he's going to get out of jail eventually. This just goes to show how corrupt the system actually is. I mean, this happens all over, everywhere around the country. And it happens to hundreds and hundreds of inmates. I just really feel for the characters. I feel for Aaron. I feel for his daughter and even his ex, because you can tell she still loves him. But the district attorney's office is doing everything they can for Aaron not to get his file, because once he gets a hold of that file, they know that it's not going to be easy to beat him, because Aaron Wallace, he is a very good lawyer. He's talented in that courtroom. And you already know he's going to be bringing the heat against the district attorney's office if he gets a hold of that file. So they're trying to do everything in their power to make sure that doesn't happen. One thing I really like about this episode too is it shows that the warden really believes that Aaron Wallace is innocent. She really has a connection with Aaron, and you can tell she wants him to get out of prison as fast as possible. She has his back, she supports him, and none of this would even be possible if it wasn't for her. She's letting him fight these cases in jail, and she's doing whatever she can to make sure he succeeds while he's in there. I really like her. She's not like most wardens that would treat you like shit when you get wrongly convicted. She's really treating Aaron like a human being, and she believes in him. She believes that he did not do the crime they're accusing him of. I really enjoyed this episode. I enjoyed the first one more, but I really enjoyed this episode. It's setting up some things for the rest of the season. The season's going to have 10 episodes, so you already know we're going to start to see more. He's going to get a hold of that file, and eventually your boy Aaron's going to get out of jail. It was a really solid episode. I enjoy the show. I enjoy the acting, and I can't wait every week for this now, man. It kind of feels like Power in a way, because I couldn't wait every week to watch Power, and now I can't wait every week to watch this. So I can't wait for episode 3 on Tuesday. I know I'm kind of late with this review because I've been working a lot and stuff like that. The episode came on like 3 days ago, but here I am now, and I'll definitely be reviewing episode 3 when it comes on Tuesday. I'll be continuing to bring you guys more For Life content every week. If you guys want to donate to the channel to help support the channel, I got links in the description to do so. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe, and smash the notification bell so you can never miss a video. I'm gonna get out of here, y'all. It's your boy Futuristic Mike, and I'll talk to you on the next one. I'm out. Peace.
How do you even get your law degree in here?
This is gonna get me home.
Wallace isn't stopping. Now we need to cut him off of the knees.
I lost my life. You should have thought about that before. Before what?
Your husband is poison. Stay far away from him before it starts to affect your family.
For Life, new Tuesday on ABC.